Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Erica, and today's video is going to be a vampire look inspired by Chappell Roan. I'm gonna do a little bit of exactly how her makeup is, but try to put my own spin on it, try to use some new products and make it fun, make it like a cute DIY moment, because I'm here for your rescue if you need a costume idea for this Halloween. As you know, if you're a subscriber of mine, then you would know that I posted 2 videos last year for Halloween for like Chappell Roan inspired Halloween ideas. And so I don't know, I feel like people really enjoyed them. I really liked making them, so I'm like, okay, maybe I found my niche. We're going full throttle Chappell Roan. And then if you don't happen to love the whole Chappell Roan thing I have going on lately, I'm actually planning a second video that's not related to her. So hopefully I get that one put out as well at like a good time so that people can still copy it by the time Halloween comes around, because trust me, I know that putting together a last minute Halloween costume is like not as easy as it sounds. It's actually really stressful. But whatever, maybe I'm just a little crazy, and I do love to like thrift stuff, DIY stuff. I love to do that kind of thing. Okay, so I also wanted to mention, like, this video is somewhat inspired by Red Wine Supernova. I know she wasn't a vampire in the music video, that's for sure, but I don't remember, like, I know for sure, like, back in the day she did like a vampire photo shoot. I'm not sure what song that is related to, but for me, I've kind of just like, it's already done. The connection is already made. It's Red Wine Supernova, like wine, blood, like, I don't know. I've just already made that connection, so that's what's happening. I'm also wearing my red wine earrings, and it's gonna happen. I'm gonna have like fake blood and like some fangs and stuff. It's gonna be cute. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching, and go ahead and follow my Instagram and my TikTok, because I'm gonna post like a little TikTok fun little reel. I've been doing that lately, where like basically that video is gonna be like kind of what you're watching right now, but this is the more in-depth video where I'm going to list the products, say what I'm doing, and that video is more just for funsies and to give you a little recap, and like also I can use the music on that one, whereas here I cannot. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys like a little quick synopsis of what this video is going to be. So yeah, yeah, I'm so excited to get into it. Let's just do it. We've got things to do, we've got places to be. And yeah, I'm gonna use a lot of my Twilight products. I don't know if you guys saw my Twilight video. I can link it up here somewhere. I did a Twilight video because ColourPop came up with like some Twilight products, so we're definitely gonna get into those as well. So yeah, I guess I will get more into chatting as we get further on into the video. So let's go ahead and start this look. Okay, so since my last video, it's been quite a while. I've had like a lot of stuff going on, a lot of projects, but I wanted to come on here today and talk about the fact that literally, how many days ago was it? Like 3-4 days ago, I saw Chappell Roan in concert in Pasadena, LA. Oh my god, it was super good, you guys. I just feel really lucky that I was able to go. And I just had to come on here and talk about it, because I know in my past Chappell Roan videos I was like talking about how it's basically on my bucket list to see her, and now I can say that I've checked that off my bucket list. But don't get me wrong, I would love to go back and see her again. She was so good live. If you have the opportunity to see her live anytime, I don't know when her next tour is, but it was worth it. She sounds amazing. She sounds just as good live as she does in all her music. It's really phenomenal. She's so good. Okay, so I just did the ends of my eyebrows with glue, not the whole eyebrow, because in the photo, which I will include, her eyebrows are a little bit like straighter, not so much curving at the bottom. So that's why I did that, and we're just gonna set that. Also, let me just say this now, literally, like, if you see like green in my hair, just ignore it, because today is my hair day, what's it called? Today's my hair wash day, and so that's why I'm doing this look, because I'm planning to spray my hair red to match Chappell's. I'm doing like a temporary hair dye situation, and who wants to spray their hair red on a brand new fresh hair day, because then it's going to get all over my pillowcase. It's going to be a whole thing. That's not fun for me. So please ignore the fact that I have green in my hairline. It's really embarrassing. But you know what? I went all out for the Chappell concert. I wore a wig and some of it got in my hairline, and that's what's happening today. So yeah, I'm sure you weren't even worried about it. Clearly I am. So I just set my eyebrow with some translucent powder, and like I honestly can never figure out if I'm supposed to wet the brush, if I'm supposed to wet the sponge before or after I set it with powder. I really don't know. So if you know, you can let me know in the comments, because I'm always just freaking guessing at this part. I don't know why. I need to figure that out. It really bothers me. Okay, and then today, I need to reference the photo again, but I'm pretty sure I'm going pretty pale today. So I'm not going to do any foundation. And I think I might even just do all concealer, maybe even go for some white face paint. Let me take a look at my photo again though. Okay, so I took another look at the photo, and maybe I'm not going to do white face paint. I think I'm just going to do concealer for now and see how far that takes me. I'm actually running out of my concealer, so I guess whatever's left in the bottle is where we're going with this, unfortunately. But I guess this is just what's gonna make it a full DIY. I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel with this thing. I need to get a new concealer, especially because I'll just go ahead and say what my second idea is that's not Chappell Roan. I really want to do Wednesday, but I'm going to put a fun twist on it. It's not going to be your typical Wednesday. It's going to be like, I don't know, it's going to be a cool little fun twist. I won't give it away, and let's just hope and pray that I get this second video up too. But also, I don't know if I got to tell you guys, so you know when I did the Statue of Liberty look last year for Halloween? Well, that was actually my legit Halloween costume. I did the whole makeup look again just for that, and I went to a random freaking bar and I won the freaking second prize. I won like $50 and a free shirt because I won the costume contest, you guys. And I actually got second place to Marie Antoinette, but I won't get into it. She slayed it. We love her. The house down boots. I actually do have a white concealer, so maybe I'll use that. Do you guys hear the rain in the background right now? Okay, so what I just did was, this didn't get me very far, so I went in with this LA Colors Pro Concealer. I think that's the brand. And so I basically was concentrating it to like be my eye primer, and then I took it up here because I know we're trying to block out this part of the brows. Then it was like a little too like tan here, white here, so then I added a little bit as concealer. I basically just used like whatever was left over on my sponge, put it on here, put it up here, and I'm hoping there's not a crazy amount of fallout later, but whatever it is, whatever the problem is, we'll fix it later. So that's the update. Okay, so right now I'm just using my Dose of Colors palette, and I'm going into like these, oh my god, I'm going into these shades because they're kind of like a wine color, like a burgundy wine, and I'm only gonna focus this like on this area, not the outer part, because she does have like some blue going on the outer part. I know it's definitely gonna look messy at first, but we're gonna clean it up later. And then I might just take a clean brush with nothing on it and like blend this out. Just to recap, I went in with this color and just kind of like started my crease, or whatever you want to call it. It's not really the crease though. And then I started going in mostly into this color, oh no, only a little bit of this one, to like start to deepen it out, and then I would take a clean brush and blend it out. It's kind of like a building up process. Okay, so next, exciting, I'm actually going to dip into my Twilight palette, which, by the way, was a gift from my favorite cousin of the world. We both love Twilight. We send each other Twilight memes every single day. So I noticed that she's like very like warm toned in here, cool toned out here. So let's go ahead and do it. Right now, let's dip into, whenever I use this palette, I like to just start off with this color. This like white, blue, gray, cool toned ass gray. Because I feel like sometimes getting into cool tones can be like shocking, even for me. So I like to just kind of like, you know, take baby steps. It really helps you kind of like, what I like to use it for is like kind of like map out like what you're actually doing with a light color, so then by the time you go in with the darker shade, it's like less intimidating and you don't feel like you've ruined everything. Oh, actually maybe I should put on my headband because we're getting all up into the details right now. Okay, where'd my brush go? Okay, so let's go ahead and build up this color. And now that we've done that, we can kind of come back to that shade later. Right now, I'm gonna mix this shade with this cobalt shade. I don't want it to be too dark, so I'm mixing them. And then let's go ahead and do this. And I really like how this color's coming out. It's not too dark. I feel like it's easier to build it up, just like we did up here. Oh yeah, and I'm so excited. I got some Chappell merch. I'll have to show you my hoodie another day because it's all the way in the closet. But look how large this freaking fan is. Wait, oh my god. Not me failing at the first time. It's literally as big as the frame. It's like so much larger than my face. It makes me feel so dainty and small. Okay, we're done with that for now. Maybe later. Maybe I'll do that for a fun little transition from my video. Oh my god, this blanket is driving me crazy. Okay, continuing on. So let's just go ahead and build this color up for a minute, and then we will get into something darker after that. And I'm going into that lighter shade with a fluffy brush and kind of blending around it to diffuse. And I'm constantly looking at my reference photo. Even right now, I think I've gone too dark, but honestly, it's okay. Let's dip into just the cobalt shade, not mixing it. Now, let's just like take a blending brush with nothing on it and see what happens when we kind of blend these two sides together. They need to be friends. Need to, again, go in with my fluffy brush, go in with the super light gray blue, and I need a lot more all up over here. I need to lift this eye. And that's the only way to do it. We really want to be lifted to the gods. Because if you didn't know, or if you're like new to Chappell Roan, a lot, if not the majority of her looks are inspired by drag. So it's all about like really being dramatic, really accentuating your features, really giving yourself that makeup facelift, which I love. Because you don't even need a real facelift. Who needs a real facelift? And you can do it with makeup. Okay, then again, going in, I like lately going in with a brush with nothing on it. I basically really was being meticulous about this matte thing going on because now I'm going to go in with shimmers, and I feel like it's easier to just have the mattes fully done before you get into shimmers. So, okay. So I'm going to go into this shade that I have. I don't really know. The palette that I'm using is not available, and don't really love who I bought it from. So I'm not going to show it, but I will swatch it. So honestly, just use whatever you have. All these looks that I do are very much like DIY inspired. Use what you have, do what you gotta do. And actually I have a really good red that I'm gonna use as a topper later that I will show what it is. Okay, so right now I'm going in with this little ColourPop Kathleen Lights collab. It's in the shade The Ram. And I'm going to get a little setting spray on my brush after I get some of this product on my brush. And then this is going to be our little topper. Okay. So I'm gonna go into this shade from the Fenty Kilowatt palette, or whatever this is. This palette. And I'm just gonna start putting this all on this outside area. From looking at the reference photo, I'm about to do the eyebrows, and honestly, drag eyebrows scare me a bit because I feel like getting one is easy, but getting them to match is a whole new thing. So I'm just gonna be like real careful about it. I'm gonna just go in with a few random brow products I have, including like some eyeshadows, so I can really be sure to get it right. But first off, I'm going to just start with this straight brow part because that should be the easiest. And then I feel like if I get the shape down, I can always darken them, which is good with eyeshadow and stuff. I feel like her eyebrows look like very worried, like they're in like a state of like whatever this face is that I'm making. And now I'm switching to eyeliner, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just switching around to different stuff. And I feel like the step is to constantly go back and forth so that you're not so far gone on one side that now you're like, oh my god, now I have to match it. Which is definitely one of my faults. I always do that. How do we feel about this brow? I don't know about you guys. I feel like I'm not the best at laying down my brows with the whole glue situation. But how I feel about it is that as long as it looks good from far away, you're good. If you're worried about when it looks all clumpy and stuff with the glue up close, then you're looking too close, girl. That's how I feel about it. At least I think that's how I will feel about it until I get a little better at it. But when is that show Glow Up gonna have me on their show for real though? Just kidding. But do you have to be like a UK, do you have to live in the UK to go on that show? And what if I like take a vacation to the UK, then will they let me? I really like that show. I don't think that we have an American one. Because I think we have maybe like an American special effects. But I like that Glow Up, that show, is like focused on special effects, magazine makeup, you name it. I like that they're like all over the board. Did you guys watch the new season? I really liked the new season. It's kind of what inspired me to be like, okay, I have to do some Halloween looks, or at least one. Okay, I'm actually, oh my god, the eyebrows looks, oh my god, I'm not gonna freak out, oh my god, what do I do? I'm just gonna thicken them up, and thicken them up on the bottom, and then do some kind of tiny little arch down. Okay, this is better. I can live with this. This one, what show is this giving? This is giving Star Trek, and I don't even watch Star Trek. That is not what I'm trying to do, honey. Do you guys hear the rain in the back or no? I swear it was like sunny earlier today. Craziness. Okay, now we're not giving Star Trek anymore. Or are we? Please tell me. But if it is, then don't tell me. Just kidding, you can tell me. Okay. I'm gonna actually take some eyeshadow, make these brows a little darker, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going in with this Fenty Kilowatt highlight. This is absolutely, hands down, my favorite highlight for any look. It works for any look. And I'm just going to put this up here. I'm gonna hold off on putting any right here just for now, because it's still a process. Okay, now I'm gonna take the fluffy brush from before when I was dipping into the browns and reds, but I'm not gonna dip into anything and just see what's on here and put this on my under eye. Okay, now I'm taking, that was not enough for me, so now I'm taking a precise brush to get under there. I'm actually really liking how the blue is somehow translating down here. It's kind of getting moved around, but I don't mind it. It's cute. Okay, that's cute. I'm gonna put some white in my waterline and do some things, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just applied some black eyeliner in Coke Float by Glisten Cosmetics. Now I'm going back into this Blushing Berries palette, and I'm taking the brush that it comes with and going into this black. By the way, this is like a lifesaver palette, so good to travel with. They have it in browns too, not just reds, so FYI. And I'm gonna take this black and just buff this out a little so it's more smoky. But please comment down below, if you're not gonna do this look, what are you gonna wear for Halloween? Tell me what's the vibes. Even though I am kind of decided on my look, I do want to know what you guys are gonna do. Okay, I'm not so sure that Chappell did a wing, but that's what's happening right now. I do love a wing moment lately, so I'm not gonna go totally crazy with it, but we're pointing somewhere, that's for sure. The wing is pointed somewhere. I just wanted it to be not a super sleek eyeliner. It's better that it's buffed out because the rest of the look is buffed out, and she's going to be wearing these, I'm going to be wearing these big lashes like her. I mean, well, I'm going to use whatever lashes I have. So I don't know. I feel like having a big buffed out eyeliner will definitely help. If you're not so good at lashes, it'll hide everything you ever needed it to. Chappell might have bigger eyes than me, so she can pull off the whole lower lash line darkness, but I'm only going to go a little bit in with it. Okay, now I'm going in with this MAC white shade in the shade Gesso, and it looks like Chappell's got some white on the inner corner, so let's tie this bitch together. Oh, you know what? She has another eyeliner thing that I didn't do, but it's good to do this part first. Okay, we'll do the other eyeliner thing later. So we're going to brighten up this with a matte white, and then we're actually going to go on top of the matte white. Oh my god, that was a lot of pigment. Holy shit. Okay, hot. I feel very spicy in this look. Okay, now we're going to get into this shade. This is the ColourPop Flexitarian Super Shock Shadow. This shade works way better applied with a finger. And she has this little like fox eye kind of thing going on, so let me go ahead and apply that and be right back. Okay, so I did the liner, I added lashes and mascara, I just did some bronzer and also added this highlight. I used my regular bronzer mixed with some of these colors from this palette. And now I'm going to use this Burt's Bees Toasted Cinnamon Blush. Okay, cute. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to do one more thing. Okay guys, so it's been a minute since I filmed. I added some red to my hair. I'm currently working on some fangs right now. Ugh, tell me why there's like not a tutorial in the world, or at least one that I could find quickly. And the instructions are like on a tiny little piece of paper, and I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but if worse comes to worse, maybe I'm just gonna like use some lash glue or something. I really don't know. That's probably really bad, so scratch that. I don't know. Okay, I can't find my lip liner in this mess, but the lip liner I used is some ColourPop one. Honestly, I highly do not recommend it because it's like super not user friendly. There's no way to sharpen it, so scratch that. You can use any lip liner you have. And then the lip I used is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Bittersweet Liquid Lipstick, and I just wanted to go for like a brown because that's what Chappell went for. And then also later in my reel and TikTok and stuff, I'm gonna use this ColourPop New Moon lip gloss in the shade Runs with Vampires. So in case you're wondering, later in the different clip when I have a lip gloss, this is the lip gloss I'm wearing. Oh yeah, and in case you're wondering what vampire fangs I used, it's these vampire fangs from the Spirit store. This is what the packaging looks like. I was gonna go for the ones where they're like just connected and you just slip the whole freaking thing in your mouth, but I had to go for these ones because of the way that my TikTok idea was in my head, that I had to just go for this. To be honest, like I said, they had weird directions, so do what you're gonna do. I don't know if I can recommend it or not, to be honest. I'm totally on the fence about it. I guess I will just do my outro now, but I will include a clip of what the final look looks like. I'm sure it's going to be super cool. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you can be here for the next one. Like I said, I do have an idea for another Halloween look, so if this isn't your vibe, I have another one coming and it's going to be really cool. A little Wednesday moment. So yeah, Wednesday Addams moment. And also make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok because I'm going to post a reel and a TikTok and it's going to be great. I'm really excited to see how this all turns out. So thank you guys so much for joining me today in this video. I hope you enjoyed the look. I had a lot of fun doing it. I really love like this whole red thing. Oh, I will include a picture somewhere of this. Oh wait, actually. And then just in case you're wondering, the brand that I used for the hairspray is Hide and Seek, and it was in red, obviously. This is the black one for the next look, so a little sneak peek for you. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have been to a Chappell concert. Let me know all the things. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!